Hi, it's Sarah here. How's it going? I hope you're having a great day today. We're going to be doing a talk today on surrendering and using the Christ unwinding technique to help you if this is something you need assistance with. So the need to control comes from fear. Fears, for example, fears of failure, fear of being judged, fear of being hurt. But when you have a need to control, that brings anxiety and worry with it. So surrendering, on the other hand, allows you to stay happy, present and centered. So surrendering is basically having trust and faith in God, that God has your back, that God can do anything. Most people have probably heard of the quote that when you have enough faith, you can move mountains. So it's having trust and faith that God can do anything. And it's also giving yourself permission to follow your divine plan rather than go and veer off and do something that you want, something else that you might want to do. So I had to learn this at a really deep level. About 4 years ago, God asked me to give up everything and live on the side of a mountain. And I have been living here for 4 years and I've had to go through fires and floods and COVID and having no money and 2 wars. But I'm still here, and it's because at a really deep level I know that I can trust God and I have faith in God to keep me safe and have my basic needs met. So you may not know your divine plan, but you can always just keep asking over and over again, how may I serve? Then ask for guidance and then look for the signs. So what is it that you want to surrender to God? Do you want to surrender having a better career, full health, a relationship, more abundance, more ease in your life? Think what it is that you'd like to surrender. It can be more than one thing. And just know there's no judgment from God. It really doesn't matter. And there's no limits from God either. But you will only receive what you feel safe to receive and what you feel worthy and deserving of. So I've just got a few symbols here that are going to help you. I've been given information about some Hebrew letters, and you can use Hebrew letters as the spiritual symbols, and you can use these to help clear the stuck emotional energy of fear, of unworthiness and undeserving. So the first one here is iron. This is for fear. So all you have to do basically is imagine this is white, and you're going to put it in different parts of your body. You're going to put it in your mind, in your third eye, put it in your heart center, in your physical heart, in your belly. We saw a lot of fear in our belly. Put it wherever you feel guided to in your body. Just imagine it's white, and as you imagine placing it in, just say the word iron. This is something you're going to keep doing over and over again. So you put it in and it releases some, and you're just going to have to keep doing it. This letter is Kuf. Kuf is for unworthiness. Unworthiness is linked with shame. So just put Kuf in the same places, and as you put it in, see it as white, and say the word Kuf. This is Mem. Use Mem for undeserving. Undeserving is related to guilt. So you just put Mem in different places and see it as white and say Mem. Okay, so when you are after something, it's not going to be given to you on a plate. You are here to be a co-creator with God and to remember your divinity and to learn how to create. So it is a question of raising your vibration, raising your awareness, excuse me, clearing your stuck emotional energy, looking at your thought patterns and changing what needs changing. So learn how to create, learn some creation techniques, learn how to choose. If there's something specific that you want, say you wanted, for example, a career in advertising, you can keep choosing. I like to say I intend, choose and pray, because it kind of covers everything. So I intend, choose and pray a career in advertising with blah, blah, blah company. But then if you want to surrender it to God, you can say the same thing. I intend, choose and pray for a career in advertising with blah, blah, blah company, or that or something greater in accordance with divine will. And then what you're doing is you're giving permission for God to give you something even better that you might not know is available for you. One thing you can just keep saying over and over again is, I intend, choose and pray for the highest possible outcomes and timelines in accordance with divine will, with ease, grace and Godspeed. Excuse me. And what happens is when we make a choice like that, things that are not in alignment with that choice are going to come up for us to clear. So when you keep repeating that sentence over and over again, you will find that you will bring up maybe thoughts or emotions that you need to clear so that you can have the highest possible outcomes and timelines in accordance with divine will. Okay, so let's do the Christ unwinding technique to help you. So the Christ unwinding technique, if you haven't used it before, is a technique I developed with Yeshua going back a few years ago now. It helps clear stuck emotional energy, and it helps change limiting thought patterns and beliefs. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It's called the Christ unwinding technique, but the Christ light is source energy. It's available to everyone. You can be an atheist. It doesn't matter. It's going to work for everybody. And with this technique, you're going to be asked to read sentences as though they were written across the inside of your forehead. You have your eyes shut. Now, it doesn't matter about your spelling. It's your intention that counts. If you're literate, you just have to imagine they're there. Some people will be able to read their sentences, and some will just have to imagine. It works better if you can read them. If you can't actually see them, it's because your mind is judging that you are either unsafe to see them or you're not worthy and deserving of seeing them. So you just got to keep repeating over and over again, I'm safe, worthy and deserving of seeing my sentences. And eventually when you clear enough stuff, then you will be able to see them. Okay, so all you have to do is sit somewhere quietly, just shut your eyes, have your feet flat on the floor, hands palm up on your lap, and just say, I call upon the Christ light to help me. Then you're going to read the following two sentences as though they were written across the inside of your forehead. The first one is, I have trust and have faith in God. So I have trust and faith in God. And then underneath it, I choose my divine plan. So I choose my divine plan. Then what you're going to do is your sentences are going to go up into your mind, and they are going to start to weave left and right and up and down and around, backwards and forwards, just seeing if you can read your sentences over and over again. I trust and have faith in God, and I choose my divine plan. Then what you're going to do is see your sentences, they're going to start to spiral anti-clockwise down through the middle of your head. Down through the middle of your throat, neck. Down through the middle of your chest. Down through the middle of your belly, reading your sentences. I have trust and faith in God. See them spiraling down the middle of your pelvis. I follow my divine plan. I choose my divine plan. Then see them spiraling out from the gap between your legs, spiraling all the way down to the floor. Then you're going to read your following two sentences again with your eyes shut as though they were written across the inside of your forehead. I trust and have faith in God. I choose my divine plan. This time your sentences, you're going to see them come out and they're going to start to spiral up your left hand, up your left arm, over your left elbow and up your left upper arm. When they reach your left shoulder, you spiral them across the top of your back to your right shoulder, reading your sentences. I trust and have faith in God. When they reach your right shoulder, spiral them back across your left. I choose my divine plan. When they reach your left shoulder, spiral them down the left side of your body. So down your upper back and your chest. spiraling them down your left waist. I have trust and faith in God. Down the left side of your pelvis. Down your left thigh. I choose my divine plan. Over your left knee and down your left calf. And then over your left foot. And then see them going down into the ground or off into the distance, it doesn't matter. Then you're going to repeat that process. So reading your sentences again. I trust and have faith in God. I choose my divine plan. This time you're going to see your sentences go up your right hand, up your right arm, up your right, over your right elbow, up your right upper arm, when they reach your right shoulder, spiral them across to your left, reading your sentences, I trust and have faith in God. When they reach your left shoulder, spiral them back across to your right, I choose my divine plan. Spiraling them down your right side of your body, so your chest and upper back. Down your right waist, I trust and have faith in God. Down the right side of your pelvis. Down your right thigh, I choose my divine plan. Over your right knee and down your right calf. Over your right foot and then off into the distance or going down into the ground. Reading your sentences again. I trust and have faith in God. I choose my divine plan. This time seeing your sentences going forward and asking your sentences to be sent across all time, space, dimensions and universes. And then lastly, we just finish off with seeing our sentences written across the outside of our bodies. So just write them across the top of your head. It doesn't matter whether it's left or right or backwards or forwards. Just imagine writing them there. I trust and have faith in God. I choose my divine plan. Now you're going to write them across the outside of your forehead. I trust and have faith in God. I choose my divine plan. Write them across your higher heart here. I trust and have faith in God. I choose my divine plan. And lastly, just finish off with seeing them written across your heart center, big white and gold letters. I trust and have faith in God. I choose my divine plan. Let me just say thank you to the Christ light. Now you can use this technique with anything. Just make sure your sentence is said in the positive and the present tense. So it's I am worthy rather than I'm not unworthy or I'm becoming worthy. It is I am worthy. So I've just got a few other suggestions here. I can now easily surrender. I am worthy and deserving of ease, peace, abundance, joy, and love. God has my back. God keeps me safe. I am worthy and deserving and safe to serve. So just keep changing your sentences around. It works better. Obviously, the more often you use it, the better it is, but it works better if you can change your sentences around to different ones as well. Okay, so I hope that helped. Much love and many blessings from my heart to yours.